dark. I've got a weak heart and I don't get around. How do you get around? It's Dave Kendall on 120 minutes in a row.
Oh, thank you very much. It's also They Might Be Giants, John Linnell and John Flansburgh, who are the official spokesman for NASA.
Well, no, we're not the official spokesman because nothing is official.
Spokesman.
We're the musical spokespeople for International Space Year, which is a program of like 17 or 18 countries. We're not quite sure, so we're probably not qualified.
What do you have to do for them?
Well, we try to tell people about International Space Year, which is a celebration of space exploration and a sort of international movement to get space programs unified, so it's not a it's
not a nationalistic, militaristic.
Okay, which is happening anyway with all the Russian and American.
Hopefully, I mean, it does seem like it's
of spaceware.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, you still got a lot of like Star Wars mentality out there, and I think it's really a move towards a more peaceful world.
Now, I take it your connection with NASA might have something to do with the title of your latest album, which is Apollo 18.
That's correct. Well, we came up with the title first, then we went down to the NASA archives in Washington, and they said, you know, who are you guys anyway? And we told them, and they were doing this tour in 1992, so they said, oh, well, do you want to be the spokes band? I just made up that word, actually. They didn't say that.
Spokes band.
Yeah.
Well, Apollo 17 was the last.
Right, so this is our poor substitute for the next moon mission. It's a future-oriented thing, even though it has kind of a retro title.
Well, you guys are going to play a song for us live, I take it.
Mm-hmm.
You've got your instruments here.
Well, I thought we did the song.
First of all, we're going to check out the latest video, the first video from the album. This is The Statue Got Me High.
It's Dave.
Stop that! It's silly! Stop that! John and John from They Might Be Giants, we just sort of
expressing ourselves, man.
And you did it so fluently.
Thank you.
Tell me where you shot that video, The Statue Got Me High. It wasn't at the World's Fair, was it?
No, we actually had to go out to L.A. because it was so cold. We've done so many videos.
Out.
Yeah, well, it was felt creepy for
official.
us. Yeah, no, you know, we're from New York, so we do a lot of videos wearing coats because it's really cold here. And this is the first one we had to do in the middle of winter, so we thought, unless we really got some very happening, you know, LL Bean, you know, winter coats, it would be hard to do any other way. So we went out to Los Angeles, and I hear there's like a Lita Ford video that was shot there just like 2 days later. So I think maybe, you know, we could get like an inner cut.
You broke the ground for Lita also.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, that was the first video from your latest album, Apollo 18. I understand you just directed another video for the song The Guitars.
Right.
Your directorial debut?
Yep. It was weird, you know, it was a funny thing, because when you're in a band, you kind of get used to going, you know, people say, like, we want you to do this horrible thing, and you go, no. You know, you kind of get used to saying no in this one way, but when you're directing a rock video, it's much more like, no! You know, it's you know, I kind of had to change my no mood.
Okay. Stick around for more of They Might Be Giants. They're playing live in the second 60 of MTV's 120 Minutes. Welcome back. We're spending this portion of 120 Minutes with They Might Be Giants, to whom I'm much indebted for the revelation that my CD player does not have a shuffle button on it.
You gotta get hip to the modern thing.
I have. People tell me, my mother tells me that every morning.
Yeah.
But you know, your album Apollo 18 has explained this, what with the shuffle button playing.
You want to go ahead?
Sure. Well, you know, some people probably have seen the shuffle button on their CD and not realized what it's good for. And in fact, it's really not good for very much.
But now it is, right?
Yeah, we sort of incorporated into the sequence of the record. What happens is it makes a random selection, you know, it just kind of goes from track 9 to track 4, track 1. But we've got this song called Fingertips that's 19 separate, or something like that, 19 or 21 separate refrains. And so it kind of makes a collage of the entire record, going from these 10-second snippets to full-length songs, and then a couple more, and completely random psychedelic. You know, it's kind of that acid.
You'll just have to try it to understand it.
I just have to buy a new CD player. So, and the album's good too, the music is good too on Apollo 18. Are you going to go out on tour at all?
Yep, we're going down to the south and then coming back all the way up north and heading out to the
east and west.
Yeah.
You're going to do a track off your latest album, Apollo 18. What is it?
This song is called She's Actual Size.
Take it away, They Might Be Giants.
Still know your note, John?
I think so. Words fail. Buildings stumble. The ground opens wide. Light beams down from heaven. She stands before my eyes. She's actual size, but she seems much bigger to me. Squares may look distant in a rear view mirror, but they're actual size. Nationwide believe. Big men often tremble as they step aside. I thought I was big once, she changed my mind. She's actual size, but she seems much bigger to me. I've never known anybody like her. She's actual size, nationwide believe. She's got all the money couldn't buy. She's got something special that someone left behind. She's actual size, but she seems much bigger to me. I've never known anybody like her. She's actual size, nationwide believe. Her face hangs in portrait on the post office wall. She's stuck in my heart now, where my blood belongs. She's actual size, but she seems much bigger to me. I've never known anybody like her. She's actual size, nationwide believe.